It's Monday. It's podcast time. It's podcast time. It's the time for the podcast. What are you squinting at?
A mosquito.
Oh, well. It's cloudy kind of today. It's really nice, and I want it to be cloudy all the time. I want the sun blotted out. I want it gone. Take it away. Well, not all the time. Maybe like some days, like I can turn it off and on.
It's necessary.
I want to be able to go into the console commands and be like set weather, bleh.
Just above our house?
Yeah, well, the whole world.
No.
Covered in clouds. That'd be fine, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What would that do? What would that do? Realistically, what would that do?
Disrupt all life?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Maybe kill crops. I'm not sure.
No, they still get sunlight. You still get sunburn when it's cloudy outside. You still getting the rays.
Okay, you're saying block out the sun.
No. I don't mean take the sun straight out. I mean like just clouds.
Like that?
Yeah.
That'd probably be fine.
Yeah, that'd be fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day, maybe not.
No. I don't know.
You get one Sunday.
On Sunday?
On Sunday, yeah. Sunday, you get the sun.
Huh. Intermittent sun.
Yep.
It might be fine. I don't know.
That's actually what Lycus would have done if he would have won.
I don't know. Some plants need sunlight.
Yeah, like all the time.
Like directly.
They're just not strong enough, basically. I can live without the sun. They should be able to as well.
Right, but you can't live without plants.
Where's that statistic?
You know how like there's it's like a food chain. You know, did you hear about that at homeschool?
Can you explain?
Did you hear that?
Can you explain?
You know what that?
So animal you eat.
Yeah.
Eat plant.
Oh, what I learned in homeschool is that God will provide.
Right. God provided the sun. Is God at the top of the food chain?
I
don't know if God can.
I didn't actually learn that.
I don't think God can participate in the food chain because he's not like physical.
Yeah.
Like
true.
God, to say that then would make God a predator, which, I mean.
So God's not pretty low God to not be able to participate in the food chain.
Well,
I guess it depends who you ask, because maybe God's participating in all aspects of the food chain.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah,
Maybe.
that makes sense, I guess.
I'm not sure.
Is the DM participating in the food chain when it's like a D&D game?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it like
I think the DM is the food chain.
Oh, that's true. Okay, there. Boom.
You provide.
Yeah.
Theology solved. Dark Souls. Theology solved.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Craig.
Yeah.
You just compare that shit to D&D and figured it out.
I'm gonna start doing that with everything for you then.
What? Compare theology?
No, I'm gonna compare
To
D&D.
D&D.
Everything?
Yeah.
Just fucking break all of his fallacies at once.
Yeah.
Just throw them in the D&D scenarios,
Yeah.
the hypotheticals.
Oh, shit. It all makes sense now.
Like, so your D&D character has to take a shower, right?
They don't have to.
I mean,
They don't have to.
but like, what if they wanted to?
Okay,
like,
so if you're a character in my game and you didn't want to take a shower for like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
probably diss on charisma checks.
See?
yeah.
Oh, it makes sense.
Do you want this on
Whoa,
charisma?
fucking DM perspective. Could you imagine I started going to therapy and my therapist is like, okay, so if you're a player and it's like, this is the only way they can get through to me. And then I'm like, oh, now I get it.
It's a tool. It's a tool you use to get through whatever you need to get through.
It's true. It's true.
God provides.
Yeah, we were talking. I was waiting for files to upload to the computer, and we were talking about Cyberpunk because I really want to play it. I gotta finish my Dirge Azeraphis playthrough in Baldur's Gate 3 though, and then I'm gonna jump into Cyberpunk. And I was talking about it with Craig, and it seems like a lot of fun.
It's good. Very good.
Looks cool.
Very happy with it.
Looks really cool. But I'm gonna once again, I'm gonna try not to be annoying, but
Go ahead.
you already know what I'm gonna talk about.
He's gonna talk about Fiona and Cake.
It's so good.
For what?
guys. It's
Fiona and
so-
Cake. It's
Oh.
a
It's so
Adventure
good.
Time
It's
spin-off
so good.
show. It is very
I
good.
spiraled. I had a rough couple days when we were finishing it. It was so good. I just stopped myself from like going overboard and be like, chill. It's honestly probably it's almost on par with Vox Machina. I actually put it on par with Vox Machina. Yeah, it was some of the best first 10 episodes of a show. It's not really 10. It's continuation.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have I personally don't think you need to have watched any of Adventure Time to enjoy it, you can still enjoy it. It's just that it really.
I think you're missing a lot.
You're missing a lot, but it's still good. It's so good.
I think you could pull it away from Adventure Time and still have fun with it. But
it's
you're not gonna know who like Prismo is or.
But it doesn't matter. The show just kind of explains away, anyways.
Yeah.
Which it's so good at getting information to the audience, to the person who's watching, without having to explain its 10 seasons of Adventure Time. You can get into it and kind of understand it and get an idea of it because it's baseline. It's just good storytelling, and it's just oh my god, the music's good. Agree. All of it is amazing. I loved it so much. Yep, that's it. That's. I'm a little late to the party. Apparently, it came out like 2 months ago, and I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I finally finished it. We both did, and oh my god.
No, I think
obsessed.
we watched the first 2 episodes when they were coming out, and then we took a month break, and then we started watching it again.
It's also just really weird, like really, really strange, how much like fucking Fiona aligned with Tara, which was really like I was watching like okay, I was like, haha, like you do that sometimes. You watch like a show or a movie and you'll be like, hey, that's kind of like my D&D character. I kind of like this because I'm sort of relating to it in like a fun way. It got to a point where I was like, okay, I don't like, it's making me uncomfortable how close they are in character. There's a part at the end of the show, no spoilers or anything. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's amazing. But there's a part in one of the, she keeps talking about like her top like fantasies. She's like, that's like my number 3 fantasy. That's my second fantasy. At the end of the show, there's a point that they foreshadowed earlier where she gets like really, really, really big. Like she gets huge and she goes, this is my top fantasy. And then she's like really ripped and she like punches the bad guy. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's so weird how close they're like aligning. And yeah, it was just strange. Mm-hmm. But I loved it. It was great. It was cool. Oh man. I really want to watch it with you, Craig, and with Mia, because there was stuff in there that I was like, oh, I know you'd eat this up. I was texting Mia about it when we were watching it, and there's a plane they go to. They're like plane shifting like the entire time, and they're going to like different multiverses and stuff. And there's one where it's like a vampire zombie apocalypse because there's a dead son. Yeah. And oh my god, it's so cool. Yeah. Just that whole episode is amazing. And after I watched that, I was like, okay, we have to watch this with Greg and Mia. It's so good.
I've heard a lot of very good things.
It's also extremely queer. So, it's so good.
We've talked about this before, but it's in one of my Venn diagrams. It's just I'm not interacting with a third circle.
Yeah.
I have a lot of other similar interests that bleeds into a lot of. So I see a ton of it. Yeah. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna.
Make time for it.
I'm rewatching Adventure Time to prepare for my Spelljammer character.
Yeah.
Just a little, little drops.
A little glimpse.
I didn't realize until recently how much I'm influenced by Adventure Time for D&D, because every time I think about it, I'm like, oh my god, that influenced this character, that influenced this character, this influenced this campaign.
It's a very D&D show.
I know. Yeah, it is. There's tons of D&D references in it too. Mm-hmm. Like even the early stuff is like D&D references back when it wasn't like huge like it is now. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Anyways, that's the Adventure Time segment. We're done now. I'm gonna cut myself off, otherwise we'll go too deep into it. He's healing good. That little fucking rat. Good. Yeah. This was like the easiest tattoo to get ever.
Line art always is.
Yeah.
It
was just line art. Even
no
this
shade.
Little guy,
over in a couple days. No pain. No
this one was
scabbing.
The second easiest, but it's still not as big as this one. But it's just nothing. I don't even got to worry about this.
That's why I love line work.
Yeah.
You just fucking do it. You're there for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Real simple. It's cheap.
Fun.
It's fun. You don't have to. This fucking peeled like a bitch. It was bad.
Multiple layers.
There was a bit in the middle right here where it was just like a lump because there's so much ink that was in the middle, and I was just like, I want to tear it off my body.
That's how my spider's face is on my thigh, but it's about the size of a quarter. It's awful.
Damn.
Next month.
What are you getting next month, Spencer?
I'm getting Asterion.
Yeah, just like a really realistic Asterion.
I'm not sure yet.
Like
maybe.
Super like.
Yeah, it's just his face.
He's like this.
Yeah.
He's doing the fucking like that like super Giga Chad face.
I don't know. I'm gonna talk with Landon and come up with something.
That'd be cool shit.
Yeah.
He does great work for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's done wonderful things with Lacey's Dragon Age stuff, and
yeah,
her Garrus looks amazing. So
that Garrus is so.
I also
cool.
thought about getting Ahsoka.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I love Ahsoka.
We've also been watching that, albeit very slowly, because we've been watching it on Sundays with my family.
Yeah.
Because my mom wants to watch it, but we skipped a few. We watched it one episode every 2 weeks because we keep canceling on accident. So we watched 3 episodes.
I mean, we canceled to do something else with your family. Yeah. I'd want Clone Wars Ahsoka though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When we brought Marceline home from the hospital, we just binge watched Clone Wars.
Yeah. I associate the last half of Clone Wars with like I have a baby.
Yeah.
No, we started it when we came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was what we did when we're like, we're home now. It's time to watch Clone Wars.
I woke up from a nap like she was like maybe 3 days old, and you were watching Clone Wars.
I didn't realize how good of a time that was.
It was a good
that
time.
like month when we like first came back. I was stressed out because I was like, what if she's just not breathing? But it was so cozy because it was like I don't really have like a lot of responsibility. All I have to do is I do. It's the baby, but it's just the baby.
Yeah.
There's something really nice about it just being one thing, and it's like also it's fulfilling for it to be a baby. And we were tired because we were like sleep deprived, but like it didn't matter because just wake up and she's just like this. So it's just like, what am I going to do? I'll make decks and watch Clone Wars. And I was also watching The Boys. Watched so much TV and just...
You played so much Elden Ring.
So much Elden Ring. And oh, man. That was such a good time. That was like right when Elden Ring. And that's when I first got my Adderall too. Yeah. So I had my Adderall and it was new. And I was just like, you're asleep and I have Marcy right here. And I'm like, I'm on, boys. And Colton and we'd wait till Colton got off work because Colton still worked at the church, and Jack wasn't working at Component yet. Mm-hmm. So we would just play for hours. And I'd just be like, hang on one sec, baby's got to eat. You guys just run around real quick. Okay, cool, we're good. Oh man, good times. That was fun.
Yeah.
It definitely got fucking cabin fever though for a little bit. Kind of felt a little bit like COVID after a little while because it was this weird thing where like. We talked about it before, but we're like everybody in our life kind of ghosted us a little bit because you have a baby and everybody's like, okay, you need your space. After a month, it's like, please, human interaction for the love of God. I need it. So I think we were like, yeah, we'll wait 3 months to go back to stream. I think we made it like a month and a half. We did not wait that long. We wanted to play. We wanted to get back to that so bad. Get on my face. It was a mosquito.
Mosquito. There's like 5 of them circling you.
They bit the fuck out of me this weekend. So many.
They like hover by our front door and wait.
Yeah, they're fucking ruthless. Do you know who we have? I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast yet. Fucking national icon, apparently. D&D tweeted about it too. The fucking Lewis pumpkin.
Yeah,
you guys seen this? You saw it and got on it early. You were like, that's funny. I was like, this is a cute little funny thing. None of our targets had it, but the one in Tulare did. Yeah. So we went to that one, got it, and then they had one. And we're like, cool. And then 2 weeks passed, and now it's like thousands of dollars on eBay. And we're like, oh, shit.
Your dad came over on Saturday and was like, you have a Lewis?
They were like, you guys need to like tape that down. Somebody's going to steal it. And I'm like, damn. Goddamn Lewis is...
Let them have it.
It's funny though because our security system, if it's turned on, we turn it on at night. And if someone like walks by and they stay there too long, it says someone is lingering in the driveway, and it thinks Lewis is a person. Sometimes. Like last night, or maybe it was early this morning. After my Do Not Disturb turned off, it was like somebody is lingering in the driveway, and I was like, "It's just."
Can I give you a less alarming way of saying that?
Yeah,
it's
I was worried about it too.
It's kind of ominous.
Because if you linger for too long, there's a light in the front that starts to strobe at you, like to get you to leave.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Don't take my Lewis.
Yeah.
There's cameras.
Don't take my Lewis.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's
my Lewis.
Yeah.
He's also staked to the ground.
Fucking D&D tweeted about it.
I didn't see that.
They put a picture of Chucklehead from What to Be on the Witchlight, and it says his name is Lewis with italicized. I was like, this is kind of cringe, but kind of funny. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
No, it's D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond tweeted about it. D&D Beyond's a little more.
His name is.
They tend to be a little more edgy with the
names. A little silly
compared to the official D&D.
We also have a skeleton. A big one.
Yeah, just dox us.
Yeah.
So they wander around our city.
I think you're only doxed by your neighbors.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No,
your neighbors
Our
are
address
like,
is.
No. I'm thinking of worst case scenario. Somebody's wandering around where we live trying to find, and they're like, "There's a Lewis and there's a skeleton."
Okay, well then just cut this
No.
bit out.
No. I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm just joking. You just talked about our very good security system that we have, because I definitely don't worry about that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, fucking no. Anyways, but you guys are, honestly, our audience, you guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly.
well, yes.
Yeah. You guys are, I'm lucky that I don't have to worry about that much.
And just know that going to anybody's house you're not welcome at.
Don't do that.
Is bad, and don't do it.
Don't do that. That's weird. That's weird ass behavior.
Yeah.
I only say that because in my experience, I haven't had a lot of negative experiences with like fans. If anything, I know kind of what my audience is, and they're just more nervous versions of me.
Yeah.
So like half the time they won't even approach
There
me in
was
public
only
because they're
ever,
like,
like-
"Oh, I won't."
There was only ever like one weird experience we had at PAX, and it was just that someone was like kind of following us around places.
Yeah, but it was years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. The only other negative experience I can ever think of was like 2019. Somebody was trying to get in contact with me, and they kept spamming my sister on Instagram, which has never really happened before, but never happened again. So I don't know. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying like I'm not that worried, because honestly our fan base is pretty
That
good.
guy at Best Buy that gave, we sent Emma to pick up an order for us, and he gave Emma his number to give to you because he recognized your name.
That was also weird.
Yeah.
that was like, all right, but never like, it's just like, okay, I'm just not going to do that.
Or maybe it was Staples. I think it was Staples.
Yeah,
It was Staples.
Yeah, it was Staples. It was Staples. Craig's like, it's always Staples.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Craig's beefing with Staples.
Yeah.
I am.
Staples? Officially beefing with
Yeah.
you.
I have so many large emotions. One of them is beef with Staples.
Yeah. Gotta bottle it up.
Look at, did you notice all the mosquitoes left?
Yeah, they're
Can't fly
they're
with
getting
moving
fucking
air.
Spun around
Idiots!
Poor fools.
Poor fucking, sorry for existing, mosquitoes. I kind of like, I was reading comments on the episode that went up today.
Oh.
I kind of like that we're now like pro wasp.
I saw that.
I've kind of lived for it.
What a
honestly.
weird stance, but honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, they're chilling.
I'm open.
They're chilling.
I'm open. Who cares?
If they're just chilling, they're just chilling. Just let them be. I mean, mosquitoes are actively trying. They find ways to
Those
get in, and
are-
they make my life horrible.
Those are
the wasps
terrible.
aren't doing shit until they do. Then I'm an official wasp hater. But like, I've never been stung by a wasp. I've never been attacked by a wasp.
Yeah, that's privilege, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because
I've
that shit
I've
fucking
been
hurts.
attacked.
Yeah,
I
but
was gonna tweet about it, and then I was like,
Multiple wasps.
I'm sure there's definitely people who've been attacked by wasps. so maybe.
well, I mean, you should have, because you can fish that engagement.
Yeah. Have you been attacked by
you're
wasps?
right. Just bait.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
bait
just
them in.
right,
Join
I think
my-
wasps are cool, actually.
Join my my therapy group about being attacked by wasps.
Damn. You and Logan.
Yeah.
Logan
They
got
fucking swarmed my
attacked
slip
by
and
small
slide as a
wasps.
kid.
Ugh, assholes.
Got us.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Your mom probably wasn't leaving sugar out for them.
No. Probably not.
No.
Do you remember the thing we said about your mom the other day?
No.
Do you remember when you brought up your mom one time and you were talking about you were a kid and you were like, I don't know why she did that, and then I responded with, it's probably because
yeah.
that just made me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I just thought about
she's-
that again.
She was not.
Sorry, audience.
No, you're good.
Sorry, everybody. Pretend I said something really funny. Ha 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 ha. ha. I probably shouldn't say. Spencer, oh my God, are you okay?
I'm great. Check your child's slip and slides before you let them just zoom right down them.
Stop.
Really, though.
Stop. I'm good. Fucking say something.
If you make it out of large trash bags, you can just throw it away and then
You know,
make a
I
new
think
one.
it probably was.
Well, all right. We should move on.
Do you see the picture I put for the...
I did.
No, what is it? What is that?
That's Fiona. Look at her.
Having a
She's
rough
tired
time.
and having a rough time.
Sleepy.
Honestly, everybody's been watching that show. It's Simon, and they're just like, he's just like me for real.
Yeah.
I'm doing that with Fiona.
Yeah.
Cal Bovine of Pestilence asks, are y'all
Cal.
into Doctor Who? Kinda.
Yeah, in 2015.
Yeah, when I first got into high school, I was rabid. Fucking rabid.
No, 2013.
I was the doctor for Halloween 2 times in a row.
I was Amy Pond once for Halloween. I think we talked about that last time.
I have a sonic screwdriver somewhere.
I think we have 3 in this house.
Yeah. They're around. Anyways, if so, are any of y'all going to be picking up the Doctor Who Magic Commander decks that are coming out? They're Commander decks?
Yeah.
I thought they were
Commander decks, and then
it's Commander decks and a set, which that's why there's like 1,000 fucking cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's like 1,100 Doctor Who cards.
If so, which ones? I'm planning on making one out of the 13th Doctor and Clara Oswald to have the Clara black color identity. Oh, that's interesting. Clara's what? Sorry? I'm planning on making one out of the 13th Doctor and Clara Oswald and have Clara so Clara you can choose. If she's your commander, you choose a color. So it's Simic plus black.
Oh.
That's neat. I don't know. I haven't looked too deeply into it. I just saw some stuff that I saw got spoiled.
I know Jordan's excited.
Yeah, I am definitely so like there's 2 parts of me that exist for Magic the Gathering. There's like the actual playing the game part, and then there's the like existing part. And so the first part of it triggers for me where I have all caps tweets where I see Amy and Rory as partners as a card, and that just makes me go and I love that shit.
Yeah.
Because that's just cool. It's just, existing is cool. It actually like existing. First of all, Magic is really fucking expensive right now, and it sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks because I love Magic. I love it, but I can't buy it right now because it's fucking expensive. Commander Masters too expensive. Lord of the Rings was too expensive. I didn't even get that much Lord of the Rings, so it was so expensive. I got like a set booster box and the Commander decks, and that's it. But I did get some.
That was your Father's Day present.
Exactly. Yeah. I had to rationalize a Father's Day present. Yeah. And also, for my birthday, Tyler and Jordan got me some collector boosters, which I was like, yeah! I didn't get any of those, which was cool. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I maybe got a few packs of Commander Masters, which are fucking expensive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got maybe a bundle box of Eldraine, which was cool. I wasn't like super like hyped for Eldraine or anything, but it looked cool. It was cool. So yeah, I'm probably going to get a little bit of it. And then I'll probably get singles. But like until they fucking bring their prices down, Jesus Christ. But we talked about this before during the break of Witchlight.
If I'm silent, it's because I could rant on it. I literally had a show about it.
Yeah.
Buy singles.
Yeah.
Buy singles.
At the very least, Commander Masters made singles a lot cheaper because there's a lot of reprints now, which is cool. Fucking there was one card I was looking for. I just went to my decks that we had made, and they were like $400 or $500. The rest of it, and my Niheb Chandra deck is now it's like $250 or something like that. I was like, oh wow, it dropped like $100. Yeah, that's cool.
Same with my zombie deck. Just got a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Yep.
It's good. Too expensive.
Yep. But it does look cool. Doctor Who stuff looks cool. I tentatively make an 11th Doctor Azorius deck. That looks fun. Harrier Rising, Albert asks, I've been reading up on Cyberpunk Red, and the funniest role ability is the Rocker Boys, where they can force their fans to commit crimes.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that strange that that's the thing you're going to bring up right now? Yes. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm so fucking excited.
We're talking about Spelljammer, right?
Yes.
If you could force your... Sorry, I didn't know if we were talking about Cyberpunk or if we were talking about Sorry.
Both.
Yeah. If you could force your fans to commit a crime, what would it be? Hey, yo!
Like a real blue-collar one.
Spoiling magic cards. To get everybody... If the Pinkertons can't come after everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's too mundane.
Yeah.
I think you need to be able to do like... What's it called when you steal from the company you work for?
Not fraud.
It's not like embezzlement.
Embezzlement?
Yeah.
It needs to be embezzlement?
Everyone go to Hasbro and embezzle a lot of money.
If you work at Amazon.
Just embezzle.
Steal.
Yeah. No, again, blue collar or white collar. No one in blue collar in Amazon could embezzle. Mm-hmm. That's not how that works. Mm-hmm. But, just shave a little top off poor Bezo.
Yeah.
There's nothing to shave. He's bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take a little bit off his head. It's a good snack.
I don't know that it's
Eat the rich, I
illegal,
guess.
but just like sending those glitter bombs to like
That'd be a nuisance.
to like I don't know, just like a senator of some sort.
Yeah.
Or, like,
We don't know which one.
If you send it, I bet if we all send glitter bombs to God is what is his
Mitch
fucking
McConnell?
Mitch McConnell, he'll die.
yeah.
and like
He'll open them.
like
I was
I'm
just saying, if we
sure-
do, no noises because they'll spook him and he'll.
and I'm sure like their mail is like, someone goes through it. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, so it's
we
really
have to
bizarre.
get to that guy.
To some extent, yes, right? It depends on, I think, how high they are within, like, leadership.
Yeah.
Like, our senator, yeah, probably for sure. Everything's vetted. I probably, your mail's probably vetted if you're in the line of succession to be president.
Yeah.
That's probably where it is. And you're probably, like, even 20th out, they probably
Yeah.
vet your mail. But, like, when Roe v. Wade happened, those motherfuckers found that judge's house.
Yeah.
True. It's true.
They fucking showed up. So
They showed up.
you make dumb shit, you get dumb prizes.
They probably didn't have a Lewis in their front yard.
No.
No.
Could you imagine?
They take the Lewis too.
It's still their Lewis.
Did you know how
They stole my
hard that
fucking
you'd show
Lewis.
up and they have like 5 and you're like, this really is
Wow.
the fucking 5
Hey,
Lewises,
Yo, 5 Lewises.
and they're all like we bought after the fact.
Oh yeah. We bought from scalpers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's $5,000 in Lewises.
Fucking
Bastards.
Sons of bitches.
Bastards.
That's like me having enough magic cards of Ugin to pay my car
your
payment.
rent, yeah.
You have 1 Lewis, I'll pay your 1 car payment for your Tesla.
Whoa, damn.
You're like, hey,
Times are tough.
Can I pay you in Lewis?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely, we take Lewis.
Hey.
Do we take cash, Dogecoin, and
Yeah.
Lewis?
It's
Yeah.
Lewis.
I definitely felt this. There are a lot of other creators on the platform, influencers, I should say,
Yeah.
who I don't really classify myself under that because I feel like I guess I am influencing, but it's not my job. It's not my job to influence.
Okay.
But whatever. There's a difference. Some people influence, some people make shit. And I guess when you're influencing, you are making shit. But I mean,
Yeah.
the reason you make money is whatever.
You're an
Anyways,
There we go.
There was a point in time. Yes, I'm about to prove you right because
Yeah.
the only time I've ever really felt this was when the OGL stuff happened, and I posted on my community post. I was like, I unsubscribed from D to be on. Everybody do it. This wasn't illegal, but it was like the closest.
Oh, I
and
see
I
what
was just
you're
like,
saying.
everybody do it. And then then articles started getting written, and I was like, we did it! I like watching all of like the fucking the base of D Beyond just crumble. Was like, hey yo. When I went back to like that community post that had like thousands of likes, I was like, oh no, not oh no. I'm like, I was glad, but like, god damn. I thought I was just contributing. I was like, I am also in this fight. Oh god, there's a lot of people who are doing the same thing.
All I'm saying is that all of our crimes, I don't know if they're really crimes.
They're not.
They're not.
That was not a crime.
And that's kind of, I task you. What the hell is this person's name? I was calling Buffalo. That's all right.
It's Albert.
Albert. Was someone else named
Albert.
Buffalo before?
Yeah.
It was Cal.
There you go. Think of yourself and the question you asked in Cyberpunk. Maybe the rockers aren't asking them to do crime.
Mm-hmm.
It's the current leadership that controls the police that dictate what a law and crime is.
What
Yeah.
does he say? It's a battle of fucking entropy.
Yep.
The soul of this city.
Yeah,
Wake
if
up,
I was a
Samurai.
rocker boy, glitter.
That's my
Glitter.
one of my favorite parts of that entire game is when you walk into the motel and he just rants at you while V is just having a rough time on that bench.
That's a cool scene because I saw that also on TikTok recently. That's taken out of context, and that scene's actually not. It's kind of a really sad, terrible
Yeah.
scene for
Oh,
V.
oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
"I'll kill you."
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
talking about justifying killing the main character.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I forgot about that."
Yeah. So one they always clip out too. It's when he says, "I'll take your body and I'll fuck it." Yeah. But no, that entire section,
That's
Johnny's
cool.
just like, he's so full of rage
He's
that
a
he's just like,
rocker.
"I'll do it again. I'll do a Corpo 911 again, and I'll take your body and kill you with it." Which I mean, it goes fucking hard, to be honest.
That's a rocker through and through.
I love Johnny so
Do we
much.
have that game on our Xbox?
Xbox? Yeah, I have it on everything. I have it on Steam. I have it on GOG. I have it on PS5. I have it on Xbox.
Oh,
Why
shit.
did I buy it 4 times?
What I do as your rockers, I tell all my fucking audience members to buy Cyberpunk on GOG and not any other platform because it supports their thing in larger amounts.
We both bought it on GOG.
Yeah.
Everyone should.
And then I got it on Steam for some reason. I don't know why I got it on Steam.
Who knows? It's probably easier to do friend requests and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
GOG is
yeah.
strange, but if you want to buy it on GOG.
But why did I buy it on GOG and then buy it on... Why did I buy it twice? Why did I do that?
No.
Do you actually have it on Steam? Or
I do have it on Steam, but I know I have it. I bought it when the game came out. I got it on GOG.
I know we did. I was
sure.
there.
I have it on Epic Games. I don't have it on Epic Games.
I was like, that
I
is
don't even know
bizarre.
if it's on Epic Games.
I have it on fucking Blizzard.net. I
I don't know how I did that. I got it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I got it. I have it on.
What the fuck did I buy the game 4 times?
I have that Chinese emulator I bought.
People refunded that game. I bought it 4 times.
I'm. Maybe I'll play that tonight.
I was gonna play
Whoa.
tonight. Actually, I was gonna play.
It's
it
good.
Too.
I
It's
am
good.
just worried that I'm gonna fall into a pit
Ooh, let's play it at the same time.
of
I'm
like
excited.
I can't not play this game,
Look, I keep telling
and
you.
I've got a lot of shit to do.
I know you get sad when Jackie dies because it's really sad.
Nah, don't bring it up.
But the thing
Okay.
is that I
Stop.
know you'll love Johnny more. I just know. I know you will, Spencer.
not
I
really
was
cool
playing the
characters.
game.
That's my problem.
When I was playing the game right before the baby was born, and you would come in and be like, "Oh, he's hot," and I'm
He
like,
is
"You're
hot.
seeing this much out of this.
Put
You're
him-
seeing this."
Put him in the alternate outfit too.
What is it?
I don't like
Is
his
it
whole
like
outfit. I don't
What?
like his fucking. I don't like his hair.
What does it
His
look
hair's
like?
Cool. I'll see if I can find him online.
His outfit is cool. I like his long hair. I just don't like. He has like a. It's like shaved and it falls to the side. And it's okay.
It's almost
okay.
like I like that or something.
Yeah.
I don't like it as much.
Some of us are Fiona, some of us are Cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really though, really.
And some of us are fucking. What's his name? Gary.
Gary?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm-
yeah. Spencer is Gary.
I'm Gary.
Yeah.
I want to be Marshall Lee, but I'm Gary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little fucking guys, and they have a little world. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's you.
It's me.
There you go. There's
is
the
it a
two
little tree?
versions. They're just quick photos. That's not like super great, but
Oh, yep. Oh no, he's hot. Where's his shirt? Where's your
He
shirt?
doesn't have
baby?
it.
Right?
He doesn't need one. I like his bulletproof vest.
That-
no, that's very cool looking Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely day before Arasaka Johnny for sure.
Oh, it's so good.
It was fucking nuts.
Happy Wolf asks, "Hello, fellow mortals. I've recently finished reading the Mistborn series, but where people born with a power to be."
Why are you reading it like that?
Because he said, "Hello, fellow mortals. I've recently finished reading the Mistborn series, where people born with a power to burn metals to grant them powers. It got me wondering, what metal would you choose and why? I'll come back next week to explain your powers."
Oh.
I'll just pick a
Oh.
metal. Okay,
That's kind of cool.
Brass.
I like copper.
Whoa, they're both very good. Maybe I'll pick like a tungsten.
Ooh, tungsten.
That's kind of cool.
Can I be at Spooky? Asks, change
Sorry,
the.
I thought that was part of the question. Still.
Can I be spooky?
My brain
This is their profile
floated.
picture.
Oh, hello, Mario.
Oh,
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Change the canon event that made your characters the subclass they are. For example, Lazarus not being split and dying when he fell, but making a deal with Levistus and turning into a warlock. Also, as a Brazilian, I ask you, may you come to Brazil?
dude, you've no fuck. I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I wasn't so afraid, I would love. I'd love to so bad. Not to go to
Same
Brazil,
though.
but to leave anywhere.
Yeah,
to leave
yeah.
my hometown.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to so much.
If airports didn't put the fear of the fucking abyss into my body, yes.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. Also, we did this last time. It'd be cool to also fly somewhere and not be like on the other side of the time zone.
Yeah.
Like it's further, but not as
Yeah.
further as we thought it was.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Change the canon event. So with easy for me. Tara didn't lose her friends, and instead what happens is one of them gets out instead of her. This is like the what if scenario thing too. So still haven't watched Spider-Man though, but I get the concept of what a canon event is. Well, but it has to still be her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, really what it would be is it's either Willow or Reich who get out instead. Reich's a rogue, and Willow's a necromancer wizard. But Tara would just be a fighter if she didn't make her oath to them. So if they like got out instead, they were really badly injured, and she wanted to like get revenge instead, she'd probably there's a potentiality that instead she gets out because she makes a deal with Skabatha instead, and then she's like a warlock instead, which is kind of cool. Would probably go Hexblade or Fae, Fae, which would really change her character a lot. So probably if she got out and didn't have to make the deal with the hack, she'd be a fighter, and then if she did, she'd be a warlock. But instead, they didn't get out, and she got out by herself, and she's like, I have to get that back, and so she makes a oath of glory.
Mm-hmm. So Lazarus is real easy because Lazarus is based on another character named Kale. Very similar. Kale's whole shtick was that it was a Tal'Dorei campaign, and he served like the Crawling King as a cleric. And he'd go and he'd create these wards for the towns, and then he'd lie to his party and say that he was creating these wards to ward off the Crawling King.
That's cool.
But they were really marked for death markers. And he'd do that the entire campaign.
That's so cool.
And then he was secretly like a servant to this Drow Empress, and he would present himself. Oh, he presented himself as a task was done, and then she betrayed him in the end, and he was killed.
Damn.
So it'd probably be the exact same thing. He was probably saved by Oral, and then he'd mark the 10 towns for death.
Damn.
Go into Ithrin, and he'd be like, "Take me up, master. I've done your bidding," and then she'd probably betray him and get him killed.
Damn.
That's like the bad ending.
He'd try to get him killed?
No, he would be betrayed. Like the whole stick is that he was lied to originally. So she's like, "Go do this stuff for me, and I'll bring you up with me." But then she'd still kill him at the end.
Yeah.
It would have been this weird situation too, where I would have changed Ariel Larthus a little bit, and I would have probably made Oral more of an ally once you guys got to Ithrin, who's like, she would maybe have like tried to trick you in a way where she'd be like, "I don't care about. I'll bring the sun back, if so long as I can have the secrets that are in Ariel Larthus' study, because there's more treasure there than there ever is for the 10 towns, and I care about preserving that because she cares about her domain. That's like her whole thing. So it would have been like okay, so we just got to get in there, kill that lich, and then we're good.
Yeah.
And then once you did that, she would have been like, "Bop, here's the Tarask, go."
Yeah.
And then she wouldn't have upheld any of it. She would have been like, "Nope, it's all mine. Cool. It's all mine. Still, you're all dead." Then she would have fought you, and she would have been like, "You live so long as you summon this on the 10 towns."
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
But probably Cleric of Death of some kind.
Hell yeah, that'd be fucking cool. That would have been sick.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. What if Lark didn't kill Myers?
He,
But in case some of you, I don't know if this has ever been talked about in the game before.
Oh yeah, I explained that to you.
Okay.
I think it just got explained to you though.
Lark killed somebody named Myers and
Yeah.
then became him.
Yeah.
So what if that never happened? Because I feel like that's kind of his canon event.
Yeah, I think maybe if he was actually killed by Myers, he may have been like a sorcerer. Because I don't see a scenario where Ari doesn't bring her son back to life. But there's some sort of like, I don't know, like a little spark that like Ari had when she died. Maybe he becomes a sorcerer instead of a rogue.
How would that like change like his like viewpoint? Would he still feel like he has like this like mask that he has to put up because he doesn't?
Probably not.
He'd probably be like more confident.
Yeah, but he'd
be like, "I'm fucking sick. I came back from the dead."
Well, because then he would never really would have realized that he could turn into like dead people.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
So he would just continue to be Lark.
I feel like it would have been a lot more like Ari.
Yeah.
More toxic.
Terrible, really.
Yeah.
I love that. There's Avernus and then there's Ari Parker.
God damn it, that's so funny. That was one of my favorite. That last game of Witchlight that we played
really
with Jack was in my top 5 games I've ever played in. It was so much fun. There was so much interaction. It was really me focused, which was why. I mean, there was a lot that I did. Yeah. But it was still, I mean, regardless, so much fun. I love that conversation that Branch and Tara got to have, which was cool. Yeah. That was a fun game. That was a really fun game.
I agree.
I love that Jack got to come in as Hyacinth and basically do like a... what did it remind me of? It reminded me of... It reminded me of when Sari played Esper and was like, Vincent, you claim that boy, claim Kyria.
Yeah.
And Hyacinth coming in and helping Tara work through some of her feelings that Branch then end caps on, where she's just like, she's not more confused. It's just become more complicated, but it's definitely coming to like a head, which is cool. Probably by the end of the campaign, which would be fun. Was really cool. It's really cool.
It was crazy to kind of have that interaction.
And you having sitting in that seat after DMing that character, such a wild experience.
Yeah, because some of it's so similar. It's also, I don't know if it's the first time, but very similar for us to have Mia, Jack, and I in the same place.
Yeah.
We've not really had a chance to do that yet.
I don't think we've ever had that table before. Mia, me, Spencer, Jack, you.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
No.
Not even like a one shot.
Because we weren't in the Tuesday game that you ran, and then I don't.
That's kind of what I'm excited about with these new games coming out that we're kind of thinking and these interactions we're having. They're just different still, which is nice.
I guess technically, for like a moment, you played freaking it left my brain, Stalwart.
Oh yeah,
but it's
kind of cheating because you're like, then that's literally everyone on camera almost at one time.
Oh yeah. You're only missing Marshall.
Grace wasn't there either.
Yeah.
You're like Big Brother.
And Emma.
You'd have everyone in the like on bleachers almost on the sides. You're like, I'm running a 10-person game of D&D with all the people, all the whole
bigger
cast.
Table. Goddamn fucking Matthew Mercer out here DMing 10 people.
Yeah, we'll just knock down the bathroom wall. There'll be no potty house.
No potty house anymore.
Yeah.
Just get a really long table.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
10's crazy.
I'd kill myself.
I've only ever DM'd once for 10, and it was hard.
Yeah. I DM'd 12 before. It was a long time ago. It was horrible.
I did DM 2 tables of 6 though.
That's cool. When it's 2 tables, that's cool.
At con once.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was running one table and I'd turn around and run the other table and I'd do that.
That's so cool.
It was nuts. It was easy because it was the same fucking game, but it was crazy.
That's crazy.
If anyone, I mean, this is all pre-COVID, but if anyone wants to like, I struggle being a DM, I want to try and be better, go cut your teeth on DMing in a convention center because they'll put you up in like a really nice hotel and they'll cut the cost of it. And it's like, I call it DM boot camp.
Yeah.
4 days, you're going to be hoarse by the end of it. If you have any anxieties about like doing silly voices, day 4, you're doing silly voices.
Yeah.
You just are. It's a lot of fun and you come out just a little more confident about it.
It's fun too.
Also, some crazy fucking people show up. Just lunatics.
Yeah.
I had 2 people playing Phasma and Kylo Ren. Just D&D-ified the entire weekend. And there were force choking people with like what's a hand called?
Mage hand?
Yeah, with mage hand.
That's so
I was
funny.
like, dude, that's not how that works, but hell yeah, we're gonna do it.
Wow.
I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone was Song Wukong and Kylo Ren in the same game. And I was like, whatever. Who cares? All of you are super strange.
That's so fucking
I'm gonna
great.
do it.
Oh
I'm gonna do it.
God. It's amazing. Colleen but Spooky asks, hello, hope you all are doing well.
Yes.
A bit of personal / long-winded question. Have any of your D&D characters help you in self-discovery? And if yes, how? Personally, playing my first ever non-cisgender character made me realize that I was non-binary.
Oh,
That's so cool.
That's good.
Awesome.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know if they're very direct, though. A lot of them are like... not huge. They're little things that I don't know were really like on the surface then, but there's been tons of times, even on camera, which is crazy, that a situation that my character was in helped me work through something where I got to kind of like so I never realized until afterwards. When I finished the game, I go, oh my God, I just worked through that thing through this game. I think there's a whole thing you could look at that with D&D. It was funny because my dad and I talked about that for a while because we were talking about a lot of like D&D psychology stuff because we were doing some things with some students. And it's crazy how often you can like
Project?
Project into D&D on accident. Your
Yeah.
subconscious wants to work through that thing.
Yeah.
That's why you have dreams about shit like that, because it's your brain wanting to either cope or comprehend or understand more about something. So that's why I think dreams are super fucking important, because I mean your brain is just on while you're asleep and it's working through shit that is not of your own like volition. And I think that happens when like you play games and you play D&D and stuff like that, but they're not always like super obvious. I don't know if I have any that I can like think of off the top of my head. I might have to like think for a second if I talk through it a little bit, because they're really weird. And and sometimes they're not even like that big of a deal. It's like, oh, I couldn't decide a thing, and then like I played this bit of this game, and then like, oh wow, I like was able to kind of like make a decision there, or something like that. Do you have any that come to mind for you?
Not that I can really think of. I mean, a lot of my characters are like, they're queer and have like a they all have kind of like different ways of expressing their gender, which is really fun.
Yeah,
Help me work through that myself.
Definitely. We've had that a lot at our tables. We've had a lot of our friends be like, "Oh, I discovered something about myself." I think a lot of my characters being really. I wouldn't say like help me discover, because I think I knew, but like really helped me figure out like a lot of like ADHD shit, where like a lot of my characters like to poke things, are super interactive, and like no matter what character I'm making, I'm always like falling into like this like, oh, I instigate, and that really helped me learn a lot about myself, being like, okay, why am I doing this? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All of mine are, to some degree. It's not always me working on something. Usually when I make a character like something, it's something that I'm like bookending.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've talked about it before on the podcast, where like Baron's literally my resolution to my wife having cancer.
Yeah.
And her surviving. Like that was the trauma that I had to live with. That during her being sick, my brain coped by essentially killing her off in my head.
Yeah.
So but the fact that I wake up and I would be surprised that she was still there.
Yeah.
Was jarring to me. So Baron was in some way me coming to terms with the fact that she lived, and that our life would continue to be like together. Lazarus was like the anger in which, like, what COVID and what happened to her, because she's still affected by it every day. Right. But there's a lot of anger in that regards to that. And then Tiff's always been like my number one instance with like my gender discovery and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's like Tiff, Baron, Lazarus, they're all super important in that same way.
There's a lot of, I feel like, COVID shit we worked through in Icewind Dale.
Oh, for sure.
Coming out of that.
For sure.
And
just anger.
Chris Perkins even said that at the end of the book. Like, he writes a whole note. He was like, we did this ahead of time. We did not accidentally mean to make an adventure that was isolated like this. And there was, but us coming out of that, it was, that game felt so personal in that aspect, to be like, there's this whole thing happening in the Icewind Dale that's keeping everybody in one spot. This is like stagnation. And there were moments where immolation would be going to the speakers and like just fucking like railing them with rhetoric, and there was a part of me that is like, I agree, I can't DM this because I feel you. Like, there was something really deep in me that was just like, I man, fuck this guy, because like this isn't something because I didn't write it, but I was just playing it, I was just like, man, it was cool. I loved that. And I think that's why like the happy, like the really funny moments of that are really funny, because like it was therapeutic for us in that aspect, to be like, the story was in a way sort of heavy in a way like I feel like we didn't realize, but then when we're touching a fucking thing and everybody's going unconscious and stuff, it was funny. And as much as I really didn't want to DM PC Velen, there's a part of Velen that I really relate to that I didn't think I would relate to, because she's just an NPC, and I just I go, okay, I'm going to embody this character and play them as best I can, but having a character be there for so long and then go through a lot of things that you guys really weirdly treated Velen a lot like a PC sometimes, because there are a lot of PCs that don't get the treatment of like, well, no, we have to do this thing for Velen, or no, we need to value her opinion as well. Rarely happens, but that did happen with Velen a lot, which put her in this position that I didn't want to do, but you guys sort of did, where you're like, she's kind of another player at this table here, which I did fall into a little bit. And it's just, the only reason I reject it a little bit is because I've just had bad experiences with DMs in the past, having DM PCs, and I just didn't want to do that. But the way it worked out was cool, and there was an aspect of Velen that this like obtaining of like power, and that like not wanting to be irrelevant, that really like I resonated with a little bit, being like, oh shit, like I kind of agree with this character. I didn't realize that. And so it was cool. It was really cool. I fucking love that campaign so much.
It's strong.
Mm-hmm.
I think Damon really was my ADHD self-discovery. Like the fact that he'd be like just kind of focusing on whatever Tyler would just throw at us was a lot of discovery within that too, which is cool. Yeah. Anyways,
super important.
Yeah, exactly. Baldur's Gate 3 though was my queer awakening though. When that game first came out, I had feelings and thoughts in the past, but I never really like gave them much merit. I was like, no, I'm straight. Like I have in my entire life. Like there's a feeling I feel about it. Dude, fucking Will got me. I was like, oh no, I have feelings. Oh shit. I was like, damn. So
got him.
Yeah, fucking got him. Got him indeed.
Oh.
What?
Every one of those people, the entirety of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Me.
They will.
It was.
Yes, please.
Yeah. They're so real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The writing is so like Lacey mentioned that when we were talking in the big Baldur's Gate podcast episode, we were like, their personalities aren't necessarily their classes, and that's just because they're so beyond that. Like they're just so deep, and they're so, I don't know. I keep wanting to say they're so human, which because they are. Mm-hmm. It's just cool.
Yeah,
it's really cool
for sure. I mean, I think it's a long, painstaking process that the developers did with not only the actors and the voice actors and the mocap. I mean, they really did try their best to really make that come through, which I think the game 90% is that.
Yeah.
Because I think they understand that D&D is 90% of that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is that's where like that like awakening really came from for me, which when I was first playing it when the game came out, and like my character was accidentally like falling into like a relationship with Will, and then when there's a bit where Will is like, oh hey, we could be together, and my mind being like, oh, I like this. Oh, what? Because it wasn't like a purely like sexual thing. It was entirely like, oh, this is another human being that I would be okay with having a relationship with. I never thought about it like this. Never thought about it like that. It completely changed my viewpoint. And helped me grow as a person.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like there's something, I talked about it a lot with Icewind Dale, but DMing things too has also been like a way for me to like get through stuff. I feel like
for sure. Honestly, there's times where I'm not really. I talk about a lot where primarily with Mia. So I don't know if I said too much on this. Where my DM style, I do something called the channel, where once I'm in the chair, I'm not really. It's kind of like a fever dream. I'm not really present the entire time. Yeah. I'm just interacting and I'm taking in information, and then I'm writing as I go, and we're just figuring shit out. And at times, it's just so stream of conscious that I have no choice. I'm working through something, and the narratives I tell and the PCs I interact with and everything, how it works, it's going to happen. Yeah. Sometimes you don't have a choice about it. Yeah. It just bleeds through.
I have a video I've been working on today and like the past couple of weeks. That encompasses this. I'm just addressing it. It's the fucking. It will be up by the time this video's up. So the Giga Chad Wizard video is like. Yeah, I'm literally like just going, oh fuck. I was writing the script and I was like, God damn it, these are like, I was projecting aspects of myself, and I might as well just like address it here. Yeah, you know, because it's whatever. It gets really meta and weird, but like, I don't know. I just kind of ran with it. Francois Anderson asks, is it evil of me to kill Asterion over and over in my Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Urge playthrough? Like, I keep resurrecting him with Revivify Scrolls and killing him after a long rest, and I think it's super in character. Does this make me, the player, evil?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
I think murder is evil, yes.
Video game murder?
Well, I see what you mean. I thought they meant
I run somebody over with my car
meant the player as in the tab. Does it make you the person evil?
Make me the player evil.
Oh, no.
I don't think
it's a little concerning, but you're not evil.
Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, is it funny?
How?
Yeah, how are you killing him? I assume it's not ninth level.
The sound that he makes when he dies,
that's rusty.
Oh, when he goes down.
Oh. That is the noise he makes.
He goes, I need healing now. When he says that, that's kind of funny.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It depends.
Summer in the Lock 2 masks. Was there any kind of aha moment in your ADHD journey? Okay, what's going on?
Oh, there you go.
Was there any kind of aha moment in your
Bad
ADHD journey where things kind of clicked in place and made sense? I am starting the process for getting an evaluation tomorrow. I can think of 3 major moments. The first one being that there was a time where I was talking about it as a joke, and Logan went, well, yeah. And I was like, huh? And he was like, if I think of anybody who has ADHD, it's you, Jacob. And I was like, And I never thought about it that way. And then like, no.
It's very funny because
funny.
Pinky had a very similar conversation today.
Yeah.
like hours before coming over here. So it's just funny to see
Who did? Sorry?
Landon did.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so it's very funny because it's a very similar thing.
About Jacob or
No, about having ADHD and wanting to see about meds.
That's funny. So that opened me up a little bit, and I was like, maybe I do. It was just Logan, the way Logan said that. I was like, oh shit, maybe. I don't know. And then there was a second really. I know the third one. Third one's huge, but the second one was honestly, the awareness on TikTok. Weirdly, there was a ton of TikTok like videos where people were like, "Do you do this?" It's not typically what people categorize as ADHD, but you probably have it. And I was like, these are a lot of weird things that I know I do. So then I took a test, and then I took a bunch of tests, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then the third thing, the big thing that solidified it was when I got medicated. And I took my medication for the first time. I was really scared because I didn't know what it was going to do.
Yeah.
And then we were in the car at one point and we were driving. And I was like, I don't have to focus on driving. I just feel like my brain is silent. That was so reassuring. I was like, holy shit. Albeit that was a little late. I was already medicated. I was convinced by that point.
But that's the process. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Even to that point, you're going to jump off the ledge. You're still not sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, weirdly a lot of outside force, which is why my journey through it was never, because mine internally, because I did have ADHD, it's a cycle, and I'm like, I convince myself, then I unconvince myself, then I don't do anything about it. That's why whenever any of my friends at all are like, I think I have ADHD, I'm like, I'm going to reinforce that because it's the only way I found out with myself. Yeah. And even if you don't, then cool, you don't. And you figure out that you don't. Yeah. But if you do, and you were caught in a loop like I was for fucking 24 years, then yeah, you got to figure that shit out.
For sure.
So when Mia was like, maybe, I was like, you probably do. Here's all the things you do. Colton does it all the time. Colton's always like, I don't know. Do you think I do? And I'm like, how many fucking times do I have to tell you, my guy? Yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
Him and Jack.
Jack. I play Elden Ring for an hour with them.
Just take this little pill. You'll feel way better.
God damn it. There's so many times I was frustrated during Elden Ring where I was medicated and they weren't. And they're like, and they're just going off in all these random fucking directions. And
our poor tables split down the middle between ADHD and anxiety.
Yeah.
Straight down the middle.
Yep.
Exactly. Anyways, sorry, that was a very me question.
No, you're fine.
That's important.
I like
Ambi Lolt, whose commissions are open, put you not built for these streets, son.
No,
it's a
I'm
little
not.
pug.
Yeah, I'm
sure not.
I'm not. People get me.
Let me talk about something when I find the final good last question.
Final good last question. So there's gonna be a Stardew Valley update coming someday, and Concerned Ape just keeps dropping little things every other week. You can put hats on cats and dogs now in the update, and I'm very excited because in one of the updates, you could put a hat on your horse, and you could put a hat on sea urchins, and now you can put them on your cat and your dog.
Wow.
And also your kids.
Then maybe it's safe to play Cyberpunk because then that'll off-ramp you off. Because no way that doesn't rip you from whatever you're doing.
I don't know when it's going to come out, though.
I mean, but if you're showing all this stuff, soon, right?
Yeah,
soon.
I don't know.
All right, I have 2 questions. They're pretty funny.
Pop off.
Well, the last question is pretty funny. The first one is from some guy, which is, would you ever do... Okay, so this wasn't the question, but now that I've said it, we have to answer it. Otherwise, some guy's going to be really upset.
Okay.
Would you guys ever do a custom campaign? Do you want to share any ideas you've had for a custom setting idea? I think we have, kind of.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
But I mean, modulating what's already there is way easier and more fun. So, just you wait.
Yeah, I would love to run a Cyberpunk campaign called Smokestacks. I've been thinking about it for 10 years, which is essentially just a bunch of... You know what? I mean, I won't say that. I may have just had a realization just now. I won't shut up.
Okay, you keep it to your chest.
D&D's strange that way.
Yeah.
But yes, I would love to. Yeah. It's cool.
Anyways, not anyways. I'm sorry. Yes.
No.
Very cool. Grand XVB asks Craig, you should check out Mitski, specifically her "Be the Cowboy" and "Bury Me at Makeover Creek" albums. But all of her stuff is amazing.
I didn't realize what Mitski was.
Yeah.
Mitski.
It's time for. You only had a few days this time. You only had like
cry.
5 days.
I have things to say though.
Oh,
too.
cool.
Can you? Never mind. Someone just project me. Thank God. I haven't had time to do what we've had, but I did have one that was on like the the burner, and then it goes to the ones that you suggested and then the other person suggested on for us Thursday.
Yeah,
we got our tattoo episode. And they had me listen to Minus the Bear.
Ooh,
it was a cool fucking whole thing.
Yeah, great time.
Honestly, I talked about it last time where D'Angelo I struggled with. A lot of good songs in Black Messiah. There's another artist. Japanese Breakfast.
Yeah,
I liked a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
But not the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everything Minus the Bear usually comes on that's on shuffle. I dig it. It's cool. It's fun. It's helped me think about some stuff for Spelljammer. So I think it's cool.
Cool.
Dig it.
Nice.
And I will put Mitski on that list of stuff. I also have a Providence something or other that you told me about last week too.
Yeah.
That one I'm gonna pop off on.
It's kind of long though.
Oh, I got time.
And cool. So that's the Craig music update.
Yes.
I like this segment. This is fun.
I'm having a blast doing it.
And our last question comes from, where is it? Where are you? Kado. Your friend / loved one spontaneously combusts.
Oh.
What object closest to you do you use to put them out? This coffee.
Oh, thank you.
And then it probably wouldn't do much because your entire body.
I'd go over to that sink that's right there, and
Yeah.
I turn it on, and there's the
I can't
hose
move. I'm
attachment,
burning.
and
My
I go,
legs are burning. My legs are burning. Oh, it's only my back, my front, my sides, my front, Okay, thank you. I'm all out.
Yeah, there's a sink.
Okay, you go over. You turn it on. No water.
Oh, I'd go over to
I'm burning.
I'd go over to the fridge that's right
Owie.
there, and
Ow.
I'd hit the button to make the water, and I'd fill up my mouth. and
No, it's not enough. Pee. You have to pee. You have to pee now. Pee, please.